Can the Ender Dragon's head drop when killed by a charged creeper? And how can you pass through walls? These are Minecraft facts you need to know. Use this hack to create a floating soul minecart. The trick is using a command to summon a bee as a passenger in a minecart. Then apply an invisibility potion to the bee and you'll have a hovering minecart effect. What happens if you throw an ender pearl before sleeping? Will the ender pearl force you to wake up and teleport, or will you stay asleep? I tested this by throwing an ender pearl and then going to sleep. The result? You stay asleep, and when you wake up, you don't teleport. The ender pearl effect simply doesn't activate while you're sleeping. All pickaxes in Minecraft can mine blocks that correspond to their type. Stone pickaxes can mine stone, iron pickaxes can mine iron, and diamond pickaxes can mine diamond. However, this doesn't apply to gold pickaxes. Surprisingly, a gold pickaxe cannot mine its own type. You probably didn't know this. If you're out in the middle of the ocean and come across a dolphin, try throwing an item into the water. Dolphins will play with your item by pushing it around with their mouths. It's super cute to watch. A minecart can snap onto rails below it even if there's a block obstructing the path. However, this doesn't work with all blocks. Blocks that allow this include farmland, slabs, soul sand, and even chests. If you place water like this, you can create an infinite water source. However, this doesn't work with lava, but there's a trick to creating infinite lava. Place a lava source above pointed dripstone and collect the dripping lava in a cauldron. You can set up multiple dripstone setups to create an infinite lava farm. If you have a lot of rotten flesh, don't burn it. While eating it gives you the hunger effect, you can safely feed it to your dog. They won't be affected by the negative effects, and they'll even enjoy eating it. As we know, when a mob is killed by a charged creeper, it drops its head or skull. One of the mobs with a head is the Ender Dragon. So what happens if a charged creeper kills the Ender Dragon? Does it drop the Ender Dragon's head? I tested it, and the Ender Dragon doesn't drop its head when killed by a charged creeper. Pillagers always attack villagers for reasons unknown, perhaps some deep-seated grudge. However, there's one thing to respect about the pillagers. They don't attack baby villagers. They seem to show some form of mercy towards the little ones. Fish tend to jump when they're on land, but if you place a slime block beneath them, they'll start jumping higher and higher, slowly gaining more height with each jump. This also applies to guardians, who will bounce on the slime block just like regular fish. Here's how you can break through walls, even bedrock. By running and throwing an ender pearl while facing downward, you can pass through any block. This trick comes in handy if you ever get stuck inside a block. If you're on fire in the nether, the flames will slowly kill you. However, did you know you can extinguish the fire on your body using a splash water bottle? You probably didn't know this, but a ghast's fireball does an enormous amount of damage in Minecraft. If you manage to reflect the fireball back at the ghast, it will deal up to 500 hearts of damage. This is because Mojang designed it so that ghasts would die when players successfully reflect their fireballs back at them. There's a form of adoption in Minecraft. Baby animals will naturally follow their parents wherever they go. However, if their parent dies and there's another adult of the same species nearby, the baby animal will start following the new adult as if it were their new parent. With an end rod, a sticky piston, and a bit of redstone, you can create the ultimate machine. Don't forget to add a boat and a sheep in front of the end rod like this to perfect the setup. And if you're feeling bored, just add a name tag with Dinnerbone for a fun twist. What's the best wood in Minecraft? You might think it's spruce wood, oak wood, or even cherry wood, but you're wrong. The best wood in Minecraft is bamboo. Why? Because with bamboo, you can create fully automatic farms. Everyone knows that fire burns forever on netherrack, but did you know there are 4 other blocks that can sustain eternal flames? Magma blocks can do it too, along with soul sand and soul soil, which even produce blue flames. And the last one might surprise you: bedrock with an end crystal in the end. The Warden is an incredibly deadly mob capable of unleashing a sonic blast that deals 7.5 hearts of damage. If you manage to gather multiple Wardens in one area, they can one-hit the Wither Boss. When a mob dies near a Skulk Catalyst, Skulk spreads around the area. This effect also works in the end. If you summon millions of mobs using a command block and let them fall to their deaths near a Skulk Catalyst, the end will gradually transform into a deep dark biome. As we know, Endermen will dodge arrows that are aimed at them. This also applies to snowballs and eggs. However, if you use a poison-tipped arrow, the Endermen will still successfully dodge and avoid being hit, meaning it won't be affected by the poison effect. Items can stick to a honey block even when the honey block is pushed by a piston. This mechanic allows you to create a moving food conveyor like a sushi conveyor belt in Minecraft. Did you know about the hidden potential of snow golems in Minecraft? Surprisingly, they are incredibly smart when it comes to solving puzzles. A snow golem can find its way out of even the most complex labyrinths. Lush caves are one of the most beautiful underground biomes, making them perfect for building an underground base. However, they can be challenging to find. Luckily, there are a few biomes that almost guarantee lush caves beneath them, such as giant tree taiga, jungle, and dark forest. If you want your items to pass through walls, simply throw them onto a farmland block. Since farmland is shorter than a full block, items can slip through. Just remember to place a hopper underneath to collect them. This trick also works with soul sand and path blocks. Stop using the crafting table if you want to make stone stairs. It's too resource intensive. Using 6 stones to craft just 4 stone stairs is inefficient. Instead, switch to a stone cutter. With it, you can craft 1 stone stair using only 1 stone. Everyone knows that when lava meets water, it creates cobblestone or stone. But what about in the nether? You can use blue ice and place soul sand underneath. The lava will generate basalt. It's a unique way to farm basalt in the game. Villagers are highly vulnerable, especially during a raid, as they cannot fight back against raiders. However, you can protect them by equipping them with armor. Simply place the armor in a dispenser and activate it while facing the villager. The villager will automatically wear the armor, increasing their chances of survival. As we know, TNT causes knockback, but if you're in creative mode and on peaceful difficulty, the knockback from TNT is much greater. A single TNT explosion can launch you as far as 9 blocks away. Everyone knows that cows provide milk, but there's another mob that can also give you milk. You might think it's sheep, pigs, or even horses, but you'd be wrong. The mob that also provides milk is the goat. Note blocks can play various instruments depending on the block placed underneath them. For example, placing a stone block will produce a bass drum sound, a block of gold will create a bell sound, wool will mimic a guitar, and many more. You can check the full list of sounds and their corresponding blocks on the Minecraft This house may look very safe, but it's actually deadly. If someone enters carelessly, they'll get poisoned. That's because underneath each trapdoor, there are hidden pufferfish. Anyone unaware of this trap will surely get poisoned when they step too close. A hopper cannot pull items if there's a full block above it. However, by using a minecart with a hopper, it can still collect items through blocks. This makes it an excellent solution for hidden or compact item collection systems. Have you ever wondered why speedrunners break the blocks beneath a blaze spawner? It turns out this tactic significantly impacts their speedrun. Destroying the blocks below the blaze spawner increases the spawn area, allowing more blazes to spawn, which speeds up the process of collecting blaze rods. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more exciting content.